Filipinos and Filipino culture. What makes the Philippines fun? Mahatma Gandhi once said, "A nation's culture resides in the hearts and the soul of its people." And in the age of 21st century liberation, exposed to both modern and societal advancements, we must be reminded of this message. As an archipelagic country with approximately 7,640 islands, beautiful beaches, colorful festivals, diverse cuisines, and so on, its essence remains centered on its people and how they carry on with the diverse Filipino culture. Over time, Filipinos have been known as people of resiliency, hospitality, and enthusiasm. And it is these qualities that have aided and will continue to aid Filipinos in their journey of letting the rest of the world know that it is indeed more fun in the Philippines. What others can see in the Philippines is not just a diverse range of beautiful local settings or mouth-watering cuisines, but how the Filipino heart in essence can be felt in these things. Filipinos are and will always be one in mind. And as long as Filipino culture is preserved and recognized, the Philippines will always remain fun and interesting. The Philippines may appear to be a small country, but there are approximately 111 million Filipinos spread across the archipelago's three geographic divisions, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Other foreign people frequently assume that all Filipinos are the same, whether in language, character, or in general terms. Many of them are unaware that the Philippines is home to between 120 to 187 different languages, nor do they are aware of the traditional modes of transportation such as tricycles, pedicabs, or jeepneys, as well as the different activities carried out by different provinces or cities. Wherever you go in the Philippines, the way the people will treat you will always be different. Consider the sweet tone of the Ilonggos, which sounds sweet even in the midst of an argument or in just a casual conversation. Or how almost everyone in Bacolod City, also known as the City of Smiles, would greet you with a smile even if you're just walking down the city streets. Or how you can ride a horse-drawn carriage to take you places where you want to go. All of these little details about the Filipinos and the Filipino culture tell us a lot about how diverse the Philippines truly is. And if you seek fun, the Filipinos will always find a way to speak to your heart. Although language and social interaction between two different nationalities can be a barrier in gaining a better understanding of what the country has to offer, you can always feel the sincerity of the Filipino people in the service that they provide. Furthermore, what is a Filipino discussion without a mention of food and delicacies? As a Filipino, I am proud to say that the Philippines has a diverse range of Filipino cuisines, ranging from the sweet, savory adobo, to the crispy lechon, to the spicy Bicol Express, which makes me drool just thinking about it. When it comes to rich and delectable dishes and food, the Philippines has a lot to offer. And the formula for bringing the Filipino spirit into the cuisines is how the Filipinos stick to how these dishes are traditionally done, which have been passed down from generation to generation. Furthermore, Filipinos enjoy eating. Although this is not a generalization, many members of the Filipino community enjoy eating. Essentially, Filipinos are food adventurers. For example, the balut that many Filipinos, including myself, enjoy eating is actually a fertilized egg embryo that is boiled and eaten from the shell. Also popular are grilled chicken intestines, known as isaw, and grilled dried chicken blood, known as betamax. From the perspective of a non-Filipino, one is bound to be puzzled. But isn't that part of the fun? Food trips in the Philippines will always make you discover something new as you move from one food stall to another. It will be a one roller coaster ride for you. What known as something different isn't always what it seems. What makes these cuisines stand out is because they came from the minds and hearts of Filipinos. It represents an identity of the Filipinos that enables it to attract attention. Moreover, what the Philippines offers isn't just genuine services and amazing delicacies. It also offers excitement and joy, similar to what you get from attending parties. And that is through the 42,000 festivals celebrated annually across the country. There's a lot to discover with the Philippine festivals, and it's not just about loud music or fun street dancing. Philippine festivals are representations of what each city or province in the Philippines embodies and are regarded as the trademark of every region that the country has. From the giant masquerade known as the Mascara Festival of the Bacolod City, to the cultural religious celebration in the name of Santo Niño or the Holy Child known as the Pintados Festival of Tacloban City, to the Pahiyas Festival of Lucban, Quezon, where people traditionally hang farm produce like handicrafts, fruits, vegetables, and kiping or rice wafers around their houses there as decorations. There's a lot to celebrate. And you know what usually makes it more exciting? It's how the Filipinos celebrate it. Filipinos are a very enthusiastic people. And when it comes to these celebrations, it's always a once-in-a-lifetime party. The streets are filled with colorful banderitas, people dancing to the beat of the drums and ensemble, children engaging in street dancing, old people reminiscing memories, and people simply being one in spirit and heart. That's exactly what the festivals in the Philippines have to offer. It's not always about the extravagant colors exploding in the streets during festivals. Rather, it's about how the Filipino spirit is strengthened during these celebrations that elevates them to a new level of fun. The Philippines would be like a tree without its roots if it did not have its people. Its people are the heart of the country and are questionably what makes the Philippines more enjoyable. Everything has always been illuminated by the Filipino spirit and enthusiasm, from the various languages spoken by the locals, to the delectable treats enjoyed by one generation after another, to the eye-catching celebrations bursting with color. Filipinos never fail to make it interesting for all. Culture is meant to be celebrated. And that is exactly what the Filipinos have been doing for many centuries, which is still evident in all our communities today. And it is a reflection of the love and hope that Filipinos embody. Let this send a clear message that what makes the Philippines fun isn't always about what you see physically. Rather, it is with the people and the culture that gives the Philippines identity, and that what makes it fun. Unity and diversity is achieved in the hearts and minds of Filipinos. And as long as it is preserved for future generations, we can always say that it's more fun in the Philippines. Thank you, and once again, a pleasant day to all.